And again, these guys got super, super sharp claws. So, oh, no, 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 don't bite, don't bite, don't bite, don't bite. Everybody, welcome to the vlog. Another amazingly beautiful day here in Southern California. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. All right, guys, so I'm here with my friend Mike from ADD Reptiles, and of course, your little pet here. What's his name?
This is Sizzler.
Sizzler. Sizzler, of course, the white throat monitor. And we've actually been messing with the white throat monitor this week, so it's really cool to see this guy. And he is so chill. What's going on? Mike has some really cool animals here, and we're just kind of bouncing around some of his outdoor pens, which is really cool here in California. But we are going to go and check out his other part of his collection first. This place is absolutely awesome. So this is absolutely one of the coolest monitors for sure. This is an Argus monitor. I mean, take a look at how beautiful that animal is. She's a little camera shy. She's like, don't get away from me. But look at how gorgeous the yellows are. But we're going to take a look at really my favorite monitor lizard in a second. How old is she, Mike?
Oh man, she's probably 6 years old right now.
6 years old.
Yeah, raised her from a hatchling.
And she lives outside here, but he has a box right here that actually has a heating pad and stuff. So when it gets cool in the wintertime, she can actually come from her cage over here and go into the box, and he can actually even lock her in the box to make sure she doesn't come out and get cold. It's cool to keep animals outside. Man, that thing is cool.
What is so fascinating about my shoe? Did I step in something?
Okay guys, take a look at this. This thing is so cool. Oh my gosh, it's so prehistoric looking. This is actually a Solomon Island prehensile tail skink. A Carusha zebrata is what that is. And look at how amazing that animal is. And it should be pretty docile, but man, these guys got a wicked bite. And they also have really, really sharp claws. Let's see if we can get them out. Okay, bud. You're okay, bud. Come on, climb up here. Climb up here. Ah. There he is. And again, these guys got super, super sharp claws. So, oh, no, 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 don't bite, don't bite, don't bite, don't bite. He was about to get me. That little monkey was like, and that truly is a monkey tail skink. That little guy was about to get me. I mean, it went down like it's the, and getting bit by these guys is pretty wicked. I mean, they have incredible jaws. So that thing is cool, and I'm glad I escaped without a bite. All right, so this guy is named Jeffrey, and he is a beaded lizard. Of course, one of only a couple venomous lizards on the planet. This guy is related to the Gila monster, and what's interesting about these guys, this one you can actually see, you can actually hold by the tail a little bit, and these ones will climb, whereas Gila monsters really won't. So whenever these guys start to get a little bit funky, you can just kind of pick them up like this, and they'll leave you alone. But Jeffrey here is actually a really docile one. Again, it's one of those animals that you're not gonna die if you get bit by, but it's definitely not going to feel good, and you don't want to have it happen. So we're going to go ahead and put Jeffrey back because I don't want to take a bite from that one and ruin the rest of my day, you know what I mean? Okay, remember when we said that I had a favorite monitor lizard? Well, this happens to be it right here. So this is a Bell's Phase lace monitor. So number one, what in the heck? I mean, there's hardly any of these in the country, so I mean, that is amazing.
Yeah, these guys are, I mean, amazing animals. I went to Australia few years ago and I saw these guys and I knew I just had to have them, so dream animal of mine. And yeah, I mean, I never thought I'd actually own one, so this is just something else for me.
You're crazy. And basically the lace monitors are really beautiful, but the Bell's Phase has this that white banding to it, so it's really a naturally occurring mutation. Literally, you will find Bell's Phase in Australia just like this, but of course the majority of them are normal lace, which are beautiful in themselves. I mean, and these guys get pretty large. I mean, they're not as big as the Parenti monitors, but they're still a very sizable lizard. So this, how old is this guy?
8-9 months old.
Wow, just think about that, 8 or 9 months, and he's got a long way to go before he's an adult. But man, I tell you what, I can honestly say I've seen Bell's Phase in Australia. I've seen the normal laces and Parentis, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't know that I would ever see a lace in captivity. And by the way, I see a lot of pictures of this on the ADD Reptile Instagram page. So if you love following all these animals, definitely make sure to follow ADD Reptiles on Instagram because he has amazing animals, and you'll get more of this little sweetheart here. Guys, take a look at this little one here. This is actually a little Nob Tailed Gecko, or a Nephrus delaney. Wow, that thing is absolutely incredible. Oh, look at those eyes on that thing. And these are a species that we're about to get into, and I'm super excited about working with the knobtails. And basically what's happening is Jessica works with so many leopard geckos. She's like, please get me some knobtail geckos. I'm kind of getting sick of just working with leopard geckos. So we're gonna go ahead and get her a group of knobbies, but these things are just so cool. I mean, is that the coolest little lizard ever? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. When Jessica gets these, I'll film it because she's gonna freak out. Oh my gosh, I am always in love with black-headed pythons. You guys know I work with a lot of Woma pythons, and you can certainly see the similarity in the Woma pythons and the black-headed pythons. Of course, really the biggest difference is the black head on them. They are definitely a little bit darker too, and blackheads will typically get larger than Woma pythons. But me and Mike were just talking about the fact that, you know, adult Woma pythons and adult black-headed pythons are some of the most aggressive feeders that you can ever imagine. But when it comes to the little baby blackheads, for whatever reason, they're very difficult to get to eat as babies. They just don't want to eat, and it takes forever to get them going. But this guy is absolutely gorgeous. And of course, that little black head, the reason it's like that is because these guys will stay like underground, and they'll just put their head out to soak up the sun, and that's how they thermoregulate. You know, that sun will see that black surface, and it'll just heat up, and that's how they do it. Evolution is so cool. For those of you that believe in evolution. Oh my gosh, guys, look at how cute this little bearded dragon is. This is actually a hypo-wiblets bearded dragon, so you can see it certainly doesn't look anything like Fetty Wap. Look at that, that is so cool. Oh my gosh, they are such neat animals. I've been thinking about getting another bearded dragon, maybe a wiblets or maybe a zero. Either way, you know, as a matter of fact, now they even have wiblets zeros, and of course the hypo zeros are my favorite, but maybe a hypo wiblets zero. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I just look at that cute little face right there. Oh my gosh, is that so awesome? I love Mike's collection because he has so many cool animals. It's not like he just works with one species or two species. He works with all kinds of stuff, and that's what makes collections like this so cool. Those eclectic collections where he's a true collector of really cool animals, and I just absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. This, of course, is an albino iguana. Of course, these are the green iguanas, and you know, you guys know that I have Bella the rhino iguana. They're not really that related. I mean, they're both iguanas, but they're really different type of animals, to be honest with you. And the green iguanas are typically not the greatest of animals. You can certainly see rhino iguanas can be almost like dogs. I mean, they're amazing. Typically, the green iguanas aren't really that friendly, and especially once they get to 2 or 3 years old and kind of mature, they start getting territorial and be like, leave me alone. But what's interesting is the albino iguanas are typically really docile, and it's a recessive mutation. And a lot of people think that they're kind of calm, maybe because the albinism actually causes their eyesight to not be really good. So a lot of people think, well, because they can't see really good, they're typically just not as aggressive, to be honest with you. Either way, they're absolutely gorgeous animals, and I love albino iguanas. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking about getting a little baby albino iguana, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys think that I should, or am I just getting too many pets? I'm sure Lori's like, don't get any more pets, you know, we have enough. I don't know, I just always have loved them, but isn't that thing absolutely amazing? Oh, this is definitely one of my favorite snakes right here. She's looking at my microphone saying, is that a rat? But the truth is, this is a Bismarck ring python, and these are those pythons that just are unbelievably like Halloween pythons, right? They're orange and black as babies, but as they get bigger, you can tell it kind of turns a little bit more brownish. This one still is keeping some of its orange highlights, and it's really cool, and I love the little pattern on top of her head, and of course that black glossy head is absolutely gorgeous. This is not quite an adult yet. They'll get probably, you know, not quite twice this size, but they're really amazing, and again, when they hatch out, they are just bright orange and black. I mean, just amazing, amazing snakes. You definitely don't see very many Bismarck ring pythons around anymore, so it's really cool to come to a collection where you see one. Hopefully, he'll have some success in the future and produce some of these guys. Regardless, this is a sweet animal. Anyone that's been following me for any length of time knows that I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with olive pythons, and in particular, my friends down in Australia, the Kay brothers. Every time I go to their place in Ipswich, Queensland, I seem to get nailed by one of these guys, and I tell you what, they absolutely love it. But it's not that they're really aggressive snakes. What it is that they're really into food. They are extremely rare in America, the albino olives. So tell me, how long have you had these guys?
Oh, so these guys I got back in 2015.
Okay.
Got them as babies. Yeah, got them as babies. raised them up. I was hoping to have these the third breeding pair in the US, and that didn't happen unfortunately, but so next year, you know, there's always next year.
Well,
That's my dream right
sometimes it takes
there.
a little time too. I know that, you know, my friends that have bred them, usually when they get a little older, they become much more reliable breeders. And this is pretty much as big as they get. They're one of the larger snakes in Australia. They can, you know, big Australian ones get 10, 12 foot long. So what's interesting is a guy up in Darwin, Australia named Gavin Bedford actually had the first albinos way back in the day, and he ended up reproducing them. And I was telling Mike that he, believe it or not, I visited Gavin up in Darwin a while ago. Not only does he work with Owen Pelly pythons, which are really the rarest snake in the world, but he also keeps his albino olive pythons out on his back porch in just screen cages. So year-round they're outside, and I just think it's pretty cool. So I wish you the best of luck with this. You know, I tell you, like, this has been awesome. I love your collection. I love everything about it because it's so eclectic and it's so interesting. I hope you guys like it. Do me a favor. Let me know down in the comments which animal you thought was the most awesome animal in Mike's collection. And while you're at it, make sure to go on Instagram, ADD Reptiles, and hit that follow button and check out all his stuff, because trust me, you will not be disappointed. Thanks so much for having me, dude. This has been absolutely amazing. So what do you say we get out of here, go meet up with Meghan McCarthy, and see if we can change some people's minds about reptiles. So I'm super excited. I'm here with Meghan McCarthy. Of course, I have kind of been following you for a long time.
Oh, thank you.
You're awesome, and she's funny, she's cool, she's everything. But the coolest thing I think about her is that we met at Playlist down in Orlando.
Yeah.
And tell me what you told me about the animal thing.
That I love animals, and I'd always wanted to meet an alligator, and he had an alligator with him. It was literally like one of the best days of my life. That was seriously like on my bucket list, to hold an alligator, and it finally happened. And so now we're back again today. Oh, and also we're both major Steve Irwin lovers.
That's it.
He was my hero.
And he's certainly been my hero and still is. So he inspires me every day. And so it was just cool that we got a chance to kind of like bond on that thing. And she's like, if you're ever out in LA, you got to come and see me. And so I not only am coming to see her, but I've also brought some really cool animals. So we're going to have a really good time.
I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited.
That's awesome. And then of course, guys, I will absolutely put the link in the description for the way she films as well, so you can see both angles. So let's go ahead and have some
Oh
fun.
my God, this is so awesome. What's his name?
This one's Monty. Of course,
Hi,
Monty
Monty.
Python.
I just want to cuddle with it. Hi, look at you, man. You look so good on camera. I think
I'm
we're
not
cute
scared of like a
together.
snake bite, but more of like you put it around your head. Don't be like.
No, these
Not
guys are
this kind.
really good. And ball pythons are super chill. I mean, they just never really bite, and they're you know, these guys won't kill you. Trust me.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's something
Oh
else.
my god. Oh my god, it feels so weird. They like, how do they walk like that?
I know that's bizarre, isn't it? Like I said, I'm right here if you need me. Nothing. If anything freaks out, I'm here to help you.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Hello. Hi. How you doing? We're just chilling here. Nothing terrifying at all happening right now.
So Megan, you were terrified of this. I mean, how do you
Yeah.
feel now?
I'm still a little scared at this moment, but I'm feeling better. I am feeling kind of brave right now. Never done something like this before.
Well, you're doing great. And if you want me to move her anywhere, I can, or whatever you're in the driver's seat. You do whatever you want to do.
I'm cool. She can do whatever she wants.
I'm not going to say you're going to leave here loving tarantulas, but you're
Yeah.
probably not going to be quite as afraid.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Again, all you want to do is just you know, you don't have to hold its neck. You can just kind of get it like that. Yep, you're good.
Hi, Ellie.
And then there's there.
Wow. Oh my gosh. This is so awesome. Hi, Ellie. I think Steve would be proud of me right now.
Oh, he certainly would.
This is so cool. I'm really happy right now. This is just so awesome. Hi, Ellie.
All right, so Megan is getting introduced to Lemonade right now, and you're
so
doing.
happy.
I know you look ready.
Oh my gosh. I'm really happy.
That's so cool. You know, I tell you what, guys, I think that it's so amazing when you meet people like Megan and of course these guys that are just animal lovers, and this has just been an awesome time, and it's such a cool thing to share my love with other people. All right, guys, so it's been an absolutely amazing time with Megan and her friends, and she's, I tell you, a true love of animals and reptiles. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Seriously, this is one of the best days of my life, like
gosh.
by far.
Oh my gosh, well,
Thanks so
we're gonna
much.
have to take Megan on some more animal animal adventures. What do you guys think?
Please.
I think Lemonade wants to go with her. We'll just keep Lemonade at her house for a while.
Oh my god, I wish.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so we are wrapping up the day. It's been an absolutely amazing time. Megan, it's been awesome. We saw a really cool collection today. And you guys might be wondering, like, where do these animals stay when I'm out here? They don't sleep in the hotel and they don't stay in those boxes all the time. This is the guy right here, my buddy Jason. He is the guy that takes care of everything here, and he is wonderful. And you know, I don't ask you guys for a lot of favors, but I'm going to ask you for one right now if you don't mind. I'm going to put a link down in the description to a GoFundMe page of my buddy Jason. He is an amazing guy that does rescues, and he's racking up bills where sometimes he's paying hundreds of dollars to fix animals that he's taking in for free that most people would just probably not even care about. And it's really difficult to run rescues like this, so he really needs your help, in particular with the bearded dragon that had to have its arm amputated. Huge vet bills. Please go down in the description. If you guys can afford to give him anything, that would mean so much to me. Again, I don't ask you guys this hardly ever. This would mean something personal to me. Thank you so much. I love you guys to death. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you have an amazing day today. You guys mean the world to me. Can you do me a favor? Can you smash that like button and hit that notification bell? Make sure to be kind to somebody. I promise I'll see you tomorrow.